Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of City Skylines 2, and to our beautiful city, as you can see, our beautiful, lovely, fantastic city, as we continue to make this this creation of mine, this horror show, the best possible city it can be. Now, we're still dealing with traffic issues. Don't worry. we're not looking at that today. At least not right off the bat. We're still trying to focus on happiness, making sure people are really, really pleased with how things are going. And right now they are still quite content with how things are going. But I want to focus on a couple of things here that we can see. Reliable mail service. Apparently, mail service is still reliable. That is semi-real, mostly lies. Because look at that. You can see there's some red growing for the mail service. We're going to put a couple more mailboxes in. All right. So increasing some stuff over here for sure, mailbox wise, and putting one over here as well. And of course, some more mail service items over in this area. But ultimately, this is not going to solve everything, okay? Because the mail building that we have is beginning to struggle a little bit. It's beginning to not be able to handle the load. It does have a fair amount of stored mail, so we're going to be able to take care of that. I'm thinking we might be able to increase the post vans, because right now they've got 20. We could increase it by an additional 10, which might help alleviate some of the issues we're facing. And that would cost $6,000 a month. So that is actually what we'll do first. We're gonna put that in. Let's see if any more post vans kind of come out of this bad boy. There you go. And there they all go out, because we need those post vans out and about delivering the mail. So let's see now. You're still saying 6 is reliable. We're happy with it. The problem is it was about to kind of hit its limit there. But as long as we can now process mail, not telecom, there we go. As long as we can now manage to process it, we cannot, I don't think. Unless I need to get to another day or another month. Where's my June? Okay. Still struggling. So what I could do here is we could build another post office, right? So it could solve some issues. It would be probably helpful if I put a post office up here, offer a little bit more support to this area overall. Or we could do a post sorting facility, and coming from outside the city can reduce mail-related traffic on the roads, can be upgraded with extra loading ramps. So, you know, it's 45,000, or I don't know. There's not a. We're talking. I mean, it's huge. Holy shit! But like, post trucks, mailbox capacity, storage capacity, sorting speed of 50,000. Meanwhile, this one's sorting speed is. What is it? What is the sorting speed? Processing speed. Let's just put in a small one for now, because the thing is, these big ones are. This is a big boy. I don't really want to put one of those in yet. So I'm gonna put just a small one in. We'll put it in kind of over here. We got a few services going on. We can make it happen. Can you? Are you unable to sit in here? Why was it red? That was weird. Oh my gosh, there's so much city parking, street parking. Stop it. These fools. But there we go. Okay, so that should be able to offer quite a bit more postal service and maintain the system a little bit better than what we have been doing. Even though even though we're in here and I'm seeing that the processing is still lower. Let's see, is it going up or down? I don't know if it's really improving. We're gonna leave it alone for now. We'll take another look at it to make sure it's actually improving, and we'll go from there. we do also want to talk about the telecom, because somehow people were happy with the coverage at one point in time. But now I'm seeing that they're not as happy with it, because you can see a good portion of the citizens no longer live in that area. So I'm thinking, transmits mobile data. So we have the radio masts, right? To transmit mobile data, radio traffic, and TV signals. Cool. Can be upgraded with a wireless network antenna. There's also this one, the Center for Media Broadcasting and Telecommunications and Long-Range Cellular Networks. Also houses local media headquarters, increases entertainment citywide, and attracts tourists. So I think what I'm going to do is we'll put one of these down. Maybe, I don't know, do I want it, where do I want it? Over there? Is that fine? What does that even... Did you do anything? I kind of want to move it. Why is everything red and yellow? So annoying. I would like you to live there now. That's where you live. Grand. I don't know... Okay, there's another forest fire. Reliable mail service. Yeah, it doesn't really seem like everybody's particularly happy. What is yellow? So, okay, wait. I understand now. I understand what's happening. Okay, so telecom. Telecom coverage. Bad coverage over here. So I would need to do... But there's still coverage. So at least there's that. But there's bad coverage. So let's increase our coverage and let's make it better. We're gonna rip out a couple of buildings to do so, but it is what it is. We're going to make things better over here as well too. We'll just put in another tower there, and we have to make do with what we've got, right? So there we go. We're increasing. If I do that, why are some of these not having a great time? And then you extends the network, handle much more traffic. Let's do that. So how did that help if I increased it the way that I just did? Didn't do all that much. Let's talk about, so we got a few here that aren't doing a very good job, right? So we've got network quality. Yeah, so you need a little bit more of that. Good. So if I do this, didn't really do anything overall, which is unfortunate. It's sad that there's nothing I can really do about that, apparently. Interesting. But there is this area over here which is completely overshot here and not supported whatsoever at this point. So let's actually just put in a little bit more service, a little bit more support. Let's do that, and there we go. We're gonna just upgrade it. How much did those even cost? Not that much. Okay, here we go. So beautiful. There's a little bit more coverage over there. There's no coverage over on these areas. Your problem is actually a lack of road, and that's because I'm silly and I wasn't paying attention well enough when I put you in. So let's actually put you down right here, and I'll rip out a couple buildings. There we go. Okay, beautiful. And what did that do? Did that solve any problems? Oh, it actually made it less yellow and more green. Okay, good. And then kind of the same situation over here. It looks like they need another one of these. Oh my good God. Let's do that. There you go, folks. And I guess we need another one here, and screw it. Since we're being all jolly and providing them with everything, there we go. Okay, so now we got quite a bit more coverage, but I think maybe the problem lies in the fact that we actually need more servers. Is that the issue with the telecoms server farm? Maybe we do need that instead. It might be better. And as well, we've got the money. $34 million to be exact. What the fuck is that? And we might as well just expand some of our city here so that we get things equaled out a little bit more. Nothing huge, nothing too big here. We're just gonna try and, you know, use up some of those slots that we got. Oh, I don't actually have any more left. There we go. Okay, so I will use that one. Boom, done. Wasted them all, but that's fine. So there we go. We've dealt with the post office and the telecoms. That was kind of the stuff that was held off from last time. We got one more thing. And that thing is well, I mean, we had 2 more things. Never mind. 3. I'm lying. I keep finding more. Could build a police headquarters, but it seems like crime is fine. Water routes. So there is the means of ships for cargo or people. I personally think that people, it would be fun. I think a harbor, a passenger terminal would be great. And I would actually plan on putting that right here, to be honest, because that's just the way I roll. No, that's just the best situation, I think, for us here. Let's just quickly do this. We're gonna make it wrap around for a second. Right up front is good. That's fine, and then just a straight line across. Hello. What did I get? Experience a tornado. Experience a tornado. That was the achievement I just got. There is the tornado. As beautiful as could be. I mean, you're not really doing anything, tornado. Does this count as experiencing a tornado? I don't know. Not sure. But you can see in the tornado's vision all those beautiful tall buildings all the way over there that we're going to go play with in a second. So I'm going to leave that as is. And we're going to talk about nothing yet. We're talking about this, the harbor. So passenger ships operate from harbors. Good to know. Harbor to another as well as outside connections. Yeah, okay. Build a harbor, suitable shoreline, seaway. Whoops, didn't mean to open the budget. Okay, cool. So kind of some basic information there. Passenger line tool, cruise lines to other cities. Okay, I'm just gonna exit that. And it's already attached. So the thing is, there's an entrance there, and there's an entrance there, and there are also plane entrances too. Oh, and damn, there are a lot of entrances. Holy shit! But what I'm focusing on is the idea of being able to provide alternative routes of travel into the city, of course. So there we go. And then, you know, we're gonna need to create a couple more lines. This being one of them, and then back again, and then building another line over to here, and then again back. So that seems to be it. I mean, I don't know if there's a, can I build a line to here, 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 and then back? Is that fine too? No idea, no clue. So anyway, we'll let it run. That just came out of it. Your cargo, did you just come out of it? I don't even know. Anyway, we're gonna let it do its thing. We're gonna let it run its magic and see kind of what people do. I'm thinking as well, maybe we need like a taxi station over here or something, or maybe a bus stop at some point. I don't know. Taxi services are good places that have no other public transportation. Yeah, we got enough. So we'll leave that as is. There's the cruise line. There are 2 cruise liners, 3 cruise liners, all different colors. What is that? Black, blue. Did I do all of that? What are all the lines that I've made? Oh my god. That is chaos. That is chaos. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ship chaos. Holy hell. Well, there you go. We made a bunch of cruise liners. We made a metric load of cruise liners that are crashing into each other and going inside of one another. What is going on? Oh my goodness, this is a terrible design that I've made. Oh, horror. The horror and the fear. That one looks like it's a fucking military ship because it's gray. Okay, let's talk about these cruise liners for a second. There are 2 of them. Amazing. Crossing paths and off they go. Sure, I mean, this is literally a little disaster. I've never seen anything quite this bad before. Wonderful. So wonderful. Is anybody even using these lines? 54, 57 for now. 57. Pure chaos. Pure chaos. I don't think it can handle having that many lines going at the same time, but I will just leave it alone and say nothing for the time being. Okay, so let's talk about this as well. It seems, you know, a little bit more market space is needed, a little bit more office space is needed too, so we're going to slam in some more office space in this area. I'm thinking, just wrap it around back here. Please don't be dumb about it, even though I'm the one that made the error. It's fine. Okay, there you go. There's a little bit more office space. And beautiful, really, really heightening up the land here in the colors that are very harsh on my eyes. But it is what it is, you know, it is what it is. So, okay. Good, that should expand a bit. Let's put in a little bit more road. I get confused sometimes because I see the subway down below and it makes things a little bit hard to navigate in my brain. We're going to do straight roads now in here. These were probably not the best choices for everything. Okay, well, we're going to put in more market space back here because I'm trying to promote, I'm trying to push a little bit of a hotel lifestyle over here. But we're going to surround this building with offices. Everything there will be offices. And it will be a crazy little corner and space, but it is what it is. I don't particularly want to put down more, you know, middle ground here for the residential. It's probably a good idea to have something here. But I'd kind of like to separate them out with some parks or something. Like something long. Not necessarily wide, just a long park road. A bronze statue, that's fun. Let's put a bronze statue right here, just for funsies. Oh, I can put more observation statues. How many am I allowed? A water park? Fuck it, put in a water park. Why can't I build more of these? Oh, that's because that's not an observation tower. That is a different building. That's that. I meant to put this in there. Oh my goodness. I screwed up. You. I gotta move you. I'm sorry. You're the smaller cousin. Oh my goodness. You're supposed to be over here. I don't even know where you're supposed to go. I didn't want to put you anywhere, actually. You're supposed to go in here. I do, in fact, want you to rip everything out. There we go. That is much nicer. Oh my goodness, I was wondering when I placed it down, I don't think I said anything. I was wondering when I placed it down why it was so small. And apparently it doesn't have road access for whatever reason. Listen. You were supposed to be placed forward right there. There you go, there you go. Okay, so much confusion, so much confusion. We're gonna have to rip down all of these buildings over here because this is not how things were supposed to go. Thumbs down, yes, yes, yes. Hush you, hush. You're supposed to listen to me and quit ya bitchin'. There we go. Okay, so that space is now built out proper, the way that it should be. And I cannot wait for the buildings to go up here. I think it's gonna be really cool looking. You observation tower, let's put it there and see kind of what happens. I feel like this whole area here could be a really fun tourist space. I love how this is just here now. He's a man. This is man with orb. We call him Orb Man. And he has an orb. So, very good so far. The water park is a little bit strange, but it's fine. A little unusual choice for me, but it's done now. And the green is commercial. These people really want more commercial zones. I mean, I'll give them more. It just wasn't in the budget. It wasn't in the cards. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't intending to do that. But fine. As you wish, my dear people. You may take residential. You may have residential. No, not residential. You may have this commercial zone as you have requested. There you go. So, all right, they're going ham, building out all those things, and we are experiencing another electrical bottleneck, which is both unsurprising and, of course, irritating, but we'll be able to solve it. I think what I'll do is build this here. Will that solve the problem? Of course, now I need to connect heavy power lines to this guy here. No. You will be underground by 10 meters. I'm not doing this nonsense. There we go. Are we satisfied with that? Did that solve the electrical bottleneck? It seems to have solved it for now. We'll leave it be. So let's talk about this. What is going on here? No car access. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Let's fix this. I am kind of surprised that that happened like that. Level terrain. Sure, there we go. This'll probably solve the problem. Hopefully solve the problem. There you go. I'm wondering, was that an issue? Was that something that was causing lack of vehicles to be used? $5.12 a month is really not great. This is being absolutely used like mad. I love it. Beautiful. We'll leave things kind of as is. Nobody's demanding more heavy residential, which is funny. Although it is building out a little bit better. What the fuck happened to you? Collapsed. That's concerning. Whoops. Alright, we are approaching leveling up again. That's pretty crazy. As I continue to try and build my tourism traps. We want tourism in the land. We want it now. So, tourism. Let's talk tourism. This area is looking pretty good for tourists. And city attractiveness is 88. 88 is a very quite high. If we take out parks and attractions and building, no hotels. Really, very few hotels. Kind of surprised about that. I wish there were more hotels, but I suppose they think that there is no room for it. So it is what it is. And money is seemingly no object. I mean, this space is not getting any smaller. It seems, if anything, it's staying about the same. So, all right, let's continue to build landmarks. You know, a National Gallery of Art. That could be really fun. We're doing a lot of wonky stuff over here, okay? Really making this area out to be the good part of town. So everyone needs to drive downtown in order to get to the fancy stuff, which is shitty, but also it is what it is. Listen, this is what I've chosen to do. It is silly in many ways, but necessary in many others. So, wondering, hello, dearest Ferris wheel. Yes, I know that you're complaining about many a thing. I also got an achievement, which is have at least 1,000 citizens and a city attractiveness of 90. Well, guess what? The joke's on you, game. I have like some 30,000 people and attractiveness city. It's a beautiful city. And of course, we're a large city now, and we're kind of just blowing through these. Nothing really interesting to say there. We're going to just unlock a server farm and unlock maybe air transportation? Sure. And then we can talk about the space center, which would be very fun. We still have 6 points actually, so we can unlock more things. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I've got 6, I'm gonna do large roads, and we're gonna do intersections. So we're having a lot of problems with our roads. Obviously, if you've been here following me along, that is a recurring issue that we are having, and it makes me lose my mind every day. You know, if we look at the roads right now, traffic is quite horrendous. It's not actually as bad as I thought. Although I don't know if you can get much worse than this. At least the highway isn't backed up anymore. But I don't... The problem is it's because people are really stupid and they switch lanes like idiots. And I don't know what I don't know what the deal is. I don't know how to... I feel like I need to have like a really, really long off-ramp in order to make this effective. They're just dumb. Simply put, they are just dumb. And we're obviously, you know, I've tried to negotiate with them through various means, and they're just little idiots. There's not a lot I can do about morons, you know? The stupid will be stupid. That's all I can say. So what we'll do is we'll kind of put that aside for now in our minds, the traffic chaos that there is there, and just build out some beautiful, semi-beautiful housing over here. Because, you know, we got to increase the population, we got to increase how many folks are around, out and about, and demanding things from me. Because that's all this is, right? We gotta have people demand things and come for employment and come for school and give me their tax money. Because that's what makes the world go round, or at least the world in this game is all of that sweet, sweet tax money. And of course, signature apartment is available. Beautiful. We will put down that signature apartment, even though I have no idea where the signature buildings are anymore. Not under that. They are under... There we go, signature building. This apartment. Even though it doesn't fit there. We'll put it behind the school? Beside the school. There we go, we'll put it right here. I don't even know. What does it do? What does it do? Well-being within 2 kilometers. Increased. Phenomenal. I would love to build more of these, but what do I need? What do I need for all of these? Low-density housing, first of all. Okay. Yeah, I suppose I would need to almost double the low-density housing that I've got. It's actually not that hard. Gatehouse, highly decorated, medium-density housing buildings. That's what we're working on right now. And then more medium row housing. That one's row housing, okay, specifically. And this one is row housing. And then we're talking about a lot of high-density housing. High-density housing issues. So here's a thought, okay? I'm thinking I'm going to put high-density housing in here. Just a little. Just a couple buildings. And I want to see if they get built. And if there's a preference for living in the city. Because they kind of made them on their own island originally. Because I thought it would be fun. But I'm wondering if you know, these aren't leveling up. You know, is there a reason they may or may not level up? I don't know. Let's see here. Level, yeah, they're not, you know. Fire rescue costs, residential building is built on, okay, if the occupant's wealth declines, the building may have been, okay, all right. Seems to be fine for now. How far did I build these? Oh, I've actually almost built most of them. All right, fair enough. Let's build that out, build that. That one won't build, but that's just funny to me. So there we go. You're not even accepting, oh, that's why, okay. Let's just, yeah, let's just park those in there and see kind of what happens if that works. Good. Beautiful. Okay, I never even noticed this little island here. Can I put like a little statue on it? Little tourist thing. Okay, cool. Another thing. Are there any parks over here? Did I neglect the people over here? I did. Okay, you folks can have a large city park. There you go. Just to make your lives a little bit happier, you know? Okay, and of course, if I want to put in any roundabouts, it's going to destroy things, isn't it? No, there we go. Okay, a little roundabout. Can I make a big one? No, I cannot. No. Why would that be a thing? Of course not. Oh, well. I'm going to leave that the way it is. Pretty content with that. And let's see. What do I want to do next? We've got quite a bit of demand again for medium, and you know, as we try and move towards getting those other buildings established under my rule, I need to throw down. That was super confusing. I was looking at that. I was like, why can't I put housing in there? We need to put down more row housing to get some more of those buildings. So there you go. There's more row housing, folks. Oh my goodness, they even make small row houses. I want to know what those look like. And they fucking filled those quick. They said, say less, let's go. Now, part of the reason I'm kind of building down here, I know I'm doing some work over here as well, but part of the reason I'm building down here is because of the over-reliance on this entrance into the city. I'm hoping that this one will start to kind of take some of the demand away. And part of me is thinking to like build highway onto here and maybe connect it here, but you know, we're still seeing significant traffic problems even over here, specifically right here. And I did install a little roundabout to try and alleviate, but it's not doing, you know, what I wanted it to do. So I really don't know what to do apart from making roads bigger and removing roads, or removing, you know, cars from roads, because the thing is, like, people are really wanting to be stupid on the roads. I have expanded the roads numerous times. I've made them wider. I've made them bigger. I did a whole bunch of stuff over here and over here, and specifically over here was those people who are like in the left lane that literally says only straight, and they're stopping so they can merge into this lane so that they can go at, oh my god, one of the stupidest things I've ever seen. I genuinely don't understand how the traffic is supposed to work. I do feel like, however, now that we've kind of unlocked more stuff here, I am able to upgrade the highways. So I could upgrade the highways and then upgrade this whole shebang over here. And same kind of situation over here. Upgrade the highways, make them bigger, and allow them to take out and take in more faster. So that might be something we look at maybe a little bit today. It's kind of on my mind as a thought that I've got. But I do have the thought as well of, you know, we talk about an airport. What the fuck is that? Why? Well, yeah, okay. Fuck me. Holy shit. It's bigger than our whole current big oh my god, it's bigger than our commercial and office space. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're not doing that for now. Fuck that. Leave it. It's dead. If I put this down, oh, that really solves quite a bit of issue, eh? Huh. How much do you cost? 50,000. Hey, it's reasonable. I mean, I'll think about it. Okay. Reliable internet service. Good. We're back up to 3 there. And let's take a look at the A school. There's still some admin buildings we need to look at. But look, it's fire. Fire is getting worse, seemingly. Okay, cool. School. Post. That was what it was. Processing is increased, but we're not doing more. Okay, so we need to buy some post and some administration buildings. Okay, yeah, so I think it's time for the post sorting facility. I didn't want to have to build this, but I think, you know what, if I build it down here, it's fine. It'll do what it needs to do. You know, it's quite a big building and it's got a large upkeep. But let's just see if that kind of solves those problems, because again, we're getting to that stage where we need to ensure that we're supporting the people with the services to make sure they're happy. But the problem is, doing that means that the budget's gonna get you know, close together again. Again, I'm over here making gestures that you folks just can't see. I'm like squeezing my hands together. You know, we gotta keep people happy and keep the services up and running, which costs more money, all that fun stuff, more power, all that. You know, all of that chaos. Thankfully, the tourists are going up. That's nice. That's a nice change. 98% city attractiveness, and the highest is, I'm going to assume, 100, because this area is beautiful. Apparently, the whole area is actually quite pleasant, but it's very beautiful over here because of those really big buildings that we've got in there. You know, we could add more parks, of course, all over the place, but I really like what's going on. Let's talk administration, police and administration. We have a welfare office, but there is the option of a city hall, a center for different branches of local government. So I feel like it would be helpful to just put this in. It has a relatively high upkeep though, but I think, you know, as long as we put it in now, we can kind of eat it off basically and worry about it later. So I'm going to put it in. We've got a beautiful city hall now. They can be, of course, upgraded, I believe, right? You can be upgraded. There you go. They can have their different wings added to it. What do the wings do? Increase the effectiveness of the local court system, which in turn brings the crime rate down. Minus 5% crime rate. You know, not bad crime rate right now. I think we're good. City planning offices, what do you do? 5% building leveling cost. Yeah, I'll leave it alone for now. I'm not too worried about it. But something that's really irritating me is the fact that the crime is still staying there. I don't know why the crime is staying there, but I think we need a police headquarters. I think, and I think that could be well served putting it in here. Probably just across the street from the city hall there. So let's just do that. And let's see, what do? You can have a helipad, you can have extra jails, you can have a garage extension. Jeez, they're all just rolling right out. Oh my goodness. There's City Hall, look at that. Look at this picturesque view of the situation here. Beautiful. We build a City Hall and there's a mountain and there's a beautiful land and all of that. Look at the tower. Come on, we gotta get up here. I don't know what the hell is happening there with that view. We gotta get up here and look at this beautiful, beautiful tower. Oh my goodness. We gotta have the screenshot of the century here. Amazing city expansion. Amazing, beautiful looking tower. Overlooking the whole city. And yeah, fantastic there. So, okay, there are houses burning down like mad. Love it. Let's put in an actual fire station as well, because this is something we've neglected to do. It's something we've, you know, ignored basically, and it seems to be that thing that's now needed. So we're going to put that into and hope for the best. I think a helipad might be one of those things that we look at getting in the future. But garage extension training facilities, disaster response unit. Okay, cool. We're going to leave them there. I think building a road, though, right beside would probably be helpful for it. And there you go. So we've spent an abundance of money. An absolute, just like mind-boggling amount of cash right there. Okay? And that's great in some respects, but also not great in others, because now, I'm worried, like I said, that monthly budget, I'm worried that it's gonna shrink a little bit. We're gonna see some service upkeeps going higher and higher. And, I just don't want to see that happen too much. I'm also just wondering, we get a lot of money from our taxes, but do we get money from anything else? Do we get money from... No, we don't. It seems... there's a little bit of off-putting here. Fees in healthcare, they might as well just be erased. The education thankfully pays for itself. Well, I don't necessarily condone that. Hey, it's helping us in the game for now. The budget is, of course, big enough. There's a large enough discrepancy that I could just make it free. But I'm thinking the healthcare may be the most suitable thing to make a change to. So where are all of the healthcare buildings? So we gotta... Oh, that's an actual tornado. Like, legitimately going through. I love how quiet it is, and then you get up to it. You're not gonna make any sound this time? Alright. Look at that. Oh, beautiful city. Looks lovely. Okay. So, what was I rambling about? I was rambling about some stuff, and then I got distracted by the beautiful tornado off in the distance. Yes, making things free. Healthcare. Let's see. Hospital. They're totally fine. Do you pay fees? Do people pay fees for you? No. Medical clinic. Do people pay fees for you? I don't see... Oh, fuck, the upkeep is high on that one. Do people actually use this? Patients 10? I don't know. Oh, have a total of 10,000 tourists visit a city. All right, fair enough. Beautiful city. The healthcare is not... average health, 72%. It is well accessible for everybody. Okay. Crematorium capacity, they're not too good there. Where's the other crematorium? Oh, that's what I needed to deal with. Okay, crematorium. Let's see here. So I did build one over here. Let's make sure it can handle, additional burnings. And then, yeah, so the recycling center, which I built all the way over here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, remember when we started off with such a small square? I'm sure those telecom towers kind of showed it for us. There are some things we just didn't expand. We've got this landfill, which I really don't want. And in fact, I would really love to sell it. But we've got this building too. So, it is not doing the best work anymore. So, there was pretty good capacity at one point, but slowly running out. The processing speed is good for now, but I think we need more garbage trucks. So additional garbage trucks, and then, considering, a storage extension, considering some other things, I do think I would like to just simply destroy this landfill. Yes, there we go. Landfill gone. So they're happy about that. Now, okay, so I've really neglected pretty well, my original wonky plan here. Everything's started turning into squares again. Ugh, the sadness that I have. What I do think I want to do at some point, and I feel like this is just a terrible idea, is make a city that's in a circle. You ever see maps of, North American versus European cities? And you see in the North American cities a lot of this going on, a lot of squares. Obviously some curves if you're talking about like rural, but like city, square. And you see like a map of the highways too. But then you look at European cities and you see round, like it's all, and I don't have any in here, but it's all circles. All circles. And the circles kind of like go into each other, kind of like a spider web. And that's really something that I think would be cool to try, because look at the road disaster that I've got going on here. And like odds are I'd probably have the same sort of situation where the outside would be very red or the inside would be very red. But I'm wondering what would happen if we were to use a circle as the kind of the means. Like imagine if this was just a big oval instead and there were different levels of ovals in there. Would we still have those same level of choke points that we currently have? Some of these are pretty bad though. Some of these are pretty bad. The row housing though, very cute. Anyway, that's my thought. Okie dokie. So we kind of tackled some of those main issues again, doing a decent job here. We also have a bunch of map tiles. But what I'm kind of curious about is in administration, the central bank. The central bank houses stock and resource traders, as well as financial advisors, loan officers, whose combined work lowers loan interest, reduces the price of imported goods, and increases export profits. Does it really help? Will it, cost more than it brings in? I do love as well that I can look at the service fees and see that parking brings in $0, electricity brings in 163,000, water fees about 8,000, garbage fees 9. Geez, what is that? Really and truly, why does it fluctuate like that so badly? Also, another thing, this is all just me bouncing around, folks. This is how it's done. All right, you gotta have somebody who's a little crazy doing this. You gotta have a little bit of a wild person giving you commentary in order to make this an interesting time. What would happen if I, hypothetically, removed roads, right? Okay. But let's say I came down here and I came to this road and I said, why are you looking like that, you weird road? Why is it? What's going on? It's an asymmetrical road. Anyway, what if I did this? What if I started taking roads and converting them into pedestrian streets? I'm not going to do it yet. However, I just want to keep that in mind as I think about expanding a new sort of residential area. Okay, so no cars, to see if it could alleviate some of that car problem. Because right, you see this, a lot of issue with the cars. What if that road just wasn't there? Would they be piled up? They'd probably be piled up on another one. But what if we started eliminating roads so that there were no more cars? What if there was a whole section of the city, like all the way over here, the whole thing was no cars, only pedestrian paths? Would people actually live there? That's kind of one of the thoughts in my mind. Would people live there? So what I'm going to do is we're going to run this experiment together in the last portion of the episode here. And we're going to build a little bit of a residential area down here that is strictly walking. And I think with that, if we built a reliable subway stop, would people accept that as an option instead of an actual main road, right? So there we go. Let's try this out, okay? So Strawberry Street, Broad Street. Okay, cool. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put the light residential in there, and I'm also wondering, so there is water and there's sewer on there. Okay, filled right up with low density housing. Okay, beautiful. First of all, beautiful. But what I think would be necessary, right, is you take this and you put in a subway. And you just park it right in here, or right over here if you wanna put it on this side. That way you could make it loop around well. Actually, they're really quite close to a subway stop right there, so I don't see. Let's leave it alone for now. Let's leave it alone. Let's see if they'll just do what I want them to do, just based on why are they all building row houses, motherfuckers? Why are you all building houses like that? Build them nice. Instead, you're building them all looking the damn same. You janky motherfuckers. Is it because I put you on these little streets that are only for walking? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see. Are they happy? Are they not? Are they going to be content with this? Are they going to be upset about it? Is the fact that there's no street a problem for people? Don't know. Do somewhat care. We'll see. So, other thing, okay, we talked about it already, the high-speed highways. Now, most of these highways we've got are all 2 lanes, but what if they weren't? What if they were 5 lanes instead? What if I upgraded the absolute metric shit out of them and made them the biggest highways you've ever fucking seen? We could expand them on either side. We could really give them a good upgrade. I could even go as far as to upgrade them all the way up here. Do something crazy like this. Purchase for $700,000. You know, it's an option. It's an idea. It's a thought. It's a plan, and it's a scheme. Now, I think it's a brilliant idea. However, it appears to not be extremely functional at the moment, as it exceeds the city limits, which is really a bummer. But I think, you know, I could probably upgrade it here and there. Maybe 5 is too much. Maybe 4 is a better option. But like, look at that. There's not even anything like actually happening issue-wise about that. It's really, really, really just this issue here. And the other thing is, I can't even make a 4-lane, 2-lane highway. It's too hectic over here. They're just at a standstill, honestly. People are the problem now. Now there's so many people trying to cross, it's causing issues. So, are you somebody on a bicycle? What are you? A motorcycle. So cars are allowed on these roads? What is this? So let's talk about this. What are you? You're a pedestrian. Foot traffic is allowed. No, only foot traffic is allowed apart from service and delivery. What the fuck are those? Are those bears? Oh my god. Okay. Are they... They're just walking through people's yards. That's fine. Are they gonna just walk out and about? Okay. So people are still driving around. I don't like that. I actually refuse. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to... No, we're not doing that. We're going to create a new city district. And it is going to be in here. And in this little... Yeah, Elm Terrace. Sure, whatever. No combustion engines. No combustion engines. And... heavy traffic ban. They're going to recycle. Roadside parking. And speed bumps. I don't know. Does that cost me money? Roadside parking. Yeah, okay, there we go. We loaded that up. I mean, you know, really and truly, we're just kind of seeing if this works as an idea. I would like them to not have any roads, any cars at all, but it seems that the game does not care. The game does not care. So, yeah, I mean, grand, in a weird way, but off we go. Let's see what the fuck is going on with this. Why, well, now, interesting. Can I put a small... No, if I put a small one, then they can't drive... Well, let's see. No, I can't even do it anyway. Can I do it? No, can't. It can't be done. They really... There's a lot of traffic jam issues. It's actually here that's a problem. Chaos, folks. Chaos. We are seeing as well an issue with garbage piling up. Garbage is not being picked up enough, which is causing pollution. Probably because this is so far away. Do we need another option? Do we need to make a garbage island over here? Is this something that's going to need to happen? It may be. It may be. It may be. We will see. Okay, so perfect population increase, citizens' happiness. You know, looking at those highways is probably not a brilliant plan to upgrade them, at least not now. Maybe we do a big old highway around the whole thing? We'll see. We'll see what ends up happening. A lot of crime scenes. Population is steadily going up. Very good. We get a lot of adults, some children, teens, seniors. Okay, so things are good. Why was it doing that? That's really... Oh. Population density. Very dense right here. A little bit here, here, here. Yeah, that all makes sense. Not dense over here at all, which is interesting. Let's continue to look at these no road situations here. No, you know, no drivables. Let's do that. I'm very curious to see what we can do here if people are content with life, if people are happy with what we're doing. The answer, probably not. They never are. Let's line that up there. What do you mean overlapping items? Oh, I didn't even know that was there. Move to the monument island over there. Thank you. Good, good. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's load this in with a little bit more light residential, because that's what we're here for, and hope for the best. I don't know, it seems like this could be fun. Again, continuing to expand this out. Hopefully people don't complain too much. And then, you know what, we're gonna need to put in a little bit more office space. I'm seeing a little bit more market space is kind of getting requested as well. We'll paint this one off and paint that, and we can get some there too. That's okay, that works. Good, put this here. Seeing the, oh my god, I fuck up the angles all the time. Seeing the subway underneath really messes me up sometimes. Really confuses me. What game is it? Just be a game that you can select your character, and one of the options was easily confused. Me, right now, all the time when I play City Skylines. 2 is just constant confusion. It's great. Anyway, so that's good. We're building that out properly. Let's put more, it's always more market space. That seems to be what's needed here. A little bit more market space. Let's put some of that heavy down right there. This should solve some issues there. Okay, so really progressing well today. Keeping the budget in line, thankfully, although we are kind of teetering a little bit here. It's jumping between, you know, in the 6s and in the 8s. There you go, all the way back up. But looking good, you know, we're getting a good stockpile of money. A lot of stuff that I want to unlock soon. You know, we're heading into a large city. We're really moving through the milestones. We were at small city today, so big city and large city. So we've really hit 3. Hopefully we can go into all of these next time around and really start slamming out that population, because it's not that bad. Like, you know, we're almost there. This is only multiplying our XP by 3, 4-ish. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more to do. So we're not even multiplying by 8, multiplying it by 4. We can get it done We might even get a few more steps done next time. But if you folks did enjoy this episode, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. And of course, don't forget to leave any comments with tips, hints, or suggestions. Always much appreciated, and I always love to hear from you folks and hear what you have to say. And as always, thank you for stopping by. Happy you did, and I'll see you next time.